Welcome to Pouches and More, and today we'll prepare this ethnic fabric pouch. This is how it looks. It's completely lined from inside. It's also got a zipper pocket to keep your valuables. So this is how it looks from outside and inside. It's simple to make. So let's check out the materials required to make this ethnic pouch. We require 2 pieces of main fabric fused with interfacing and 2 pieces of lining also fused with interfacing. And these two measure 10.5 by 6.5 inches. We require a piece of fabric for pocket, and this measures 12 inches by 8 inches. We have just folded it in half. 2 pieces of fabric for the zip tab measuring 2.5 by 2.5 inches. 11-inch long lace, 2 zips, one measuring 7 inch and the other 9.5. I have got a longer zip, I'll be cutting it. So these are all the materials. So first we prepare the zipper tab. So for that, the length of the main fabric is 10.5. So we'll be requiring a zip that is 1 inch smaller. So that will have to be 9.5 inches. So we'll measure the zip and cut it. We need 9.5 inches zip. So we'll measure it from here. This is 9.5 inches. This is a 9.5. We'll be cutting out the metal from this side, and before cutting we'll get the slider inside. So this is the length of the zip that we'll require. So we have cut the zip according to the length. I will prepare the zipper tab. So for that we'll take this piece of fabric, fold it in half, get the longer edges to the center again, and then again fold it in half. Now we are going to insert one raw end of the zipper into this folded part, and we're just going to clip it. We need to stitch this. We'll do the same for the other side also. We're just going to fold it in half and again get the raw edges to the center by folding it, and again make a fold. Now inside this fold we are going to again insert the raw end of the zipper. So we need to make a stitch on this. So we're just going to clip it as of now, and we need to make a stitch on both the zipper tabs to secure them. So our zipper tab is ready. This is how it will be looking. We have cut off the extra from the side. I will prepare the pocket for the inside lining fabric. So for that we have taken the fabric. We just need a center. We are going to fold it in half like this. This is for marking the center. So this is where our center is. To make it visible, I'll just make a mark over here. This is our center line. Now on the center line, from the top you are going to take half inches below. So the marking of half inches. We'll do that on the sides also. Half inches and half inches. Now from the center mark on either side we'll be taking 3¼ inches. So on the center mark, from the center mark either side 3¼ inches. On one side we have done, on the other side also 1, 2, 3¼ inches. So this will be our total length, that is 6.5 inches total. We'll prepare the zip. Now from this mark we'll again take half inches down. So half inches we are going to take it down from this mark, and we are going to make a line. We'll do the same on the other side also. So from this mark half inches below again we are going to make a mark, and we are going to make a line. Now we are going to make this rectangle. So we are going to join the entire thing, that is it will be 6.5 by half inches. We are going to join this entire. So it's going to become a rectangle, and now we are going to make a center line on this rectangle also. Center line means we are going to cut this rectangle in half. That is the long side. So we're going to make a center line over here. Now on the center line again we are going to take half inch marking on either side, and we are going to prepare a V. This is half inch on one side and half inch we will take it on the other side also. This is for preparing the V. This is how we normally do a pocket, that is the inside pocket. This is how we do it. So this is the V that we have marked. So this is how it will be looking. We made a center mark, half inch below, center mark, either side 3¼ inches, that's 6½, again half inch, rectangle, center line, again half inch, both sides, and a V. Now this we are going to put it on a lining fabric right side. So we're just going to take one lining fabric, make a center marking. This is our center marking on the lining fabric. So we'll place it half inch again below. So we're just going to make a marking of half inch, and we'll make a line. So we're going to align the pocket fabric on this marking. So the total pocket fabric will be around below 1 inch, that is half inch of the lining fabric and half inch of the pocket fabric. So we are going to align it in the center mark and the line, half inch line that we did. We are going to align it neatly, and we are going to pin this. We need to make a stitch all around on the rectangle, so we are just going to pin it as of now. This is the center mark, and the sides we are just going to neatly pin this. We need to make a stitch all around. This is how normally a pocket is done. So we're going to make a stitch all around on the rectangle. So we have made a stitch all around, and we also cut the center mark and the triangles in the corner. We have cut it till the stitch mark, not on the stitch mark, till the stitch mark. Now we're going to push this pocket fabric from this opening to the other side, that is to the wrong side of the lining fabric. We're going to push this entire pocket fabric. It has to be on the other side now. So we push it on the other side. You can also iron this if you want. I'm not going to iron it. Now we'll take the zip. We have to place it from the lining side, wrong side. The slider will be facing up. We're just going to put the zipper teeth right in the center like this and pin it. The zipper teeth has to be right in the center of the entire rectangle. It will be looking like this. Just align the zipper teeth in the center neatly and pin it. We need to make a stitch on this also. So we're just going to pin it neatly. Now for the other side, we need to remember to pull the zipper inside, the slider inside. So we'll have to pull the slider inside, and then we will pin it. Now we'll make a stitch all around over here also. This is done. We have made a stitch all around. Now we'll turn the entire thing to the wrong side and cut the extra zip. We need to cut the extra zip. Once the extra zip is cut, we'll be folding the pocket fabric right sides together like this. Now we need to make a stitch on 3 sides over here. All 3 sides we need to make a stitch. But remember to make a stitch only on the pocket fabric, not on the main fabric, that is not on the lining fabric. Next we'll take the main fabric, take the zip. We need a center marking, so we're just going to fold the zip in half and we'll make a center mark on both the sides of the zip. So this will be the center of our zip. We'll also have to make a center marking on the main fabric. So this is on the zipper. On the main fabric also, you just fold it in half like this and make a center marking. We'll do the same on the lining fabric also. Fold it in half and make a center marking. This is our center marking on the main fabric. Now we are going to put the slider facing down and we are going to align the center marking of the main fabric and the zip, and we are going to clip the entire zip. Now lining fabric, right side facing down, so right sides will be together, right side facing down. We are going to align it from the side and the top, and we are going to again clip this. So here right sides of the main fabric, lining fabric together, zip is sandwiched in between. We are going to make a straight stitch over here. Straight stitch is done. We are going to open this. We are not going to make a top stitch on this now. We'll do it later on. Before we do the top stitch, now this is the lining fabric where we put the pocket. That will be the back side. This is the front side of the pouch. So on the front side we are going to put the lace on the main fabric side. So from the top, that is the zip, we are going to make again half-inch marking. Again half-inch marking we are going to do. So the lining fabric front side will be plain and the back will be having the zipper pocket, and the main fabric, the front will be having the lace. So this is the front part. So we have done a half-inch marking from the zip. Now here we will be placing our lace. So this is the lace. We can take a broad lace or a thin lace, and my lace around 11 and a half inches. I'll be cutting this anyways. Now only on the main fabric we will be placing the lace, not on the lining fabric. Lining fabric is on the other side. We need to make a stitch on this. So remember, only on the main fabric we will be making the stitching the lace, not on the lining fabric. So top stitch we'll be doing later on. We'll first put the lace. Our lace is attached. We'll just cut the extra, and now we need to make a top stitch. So we'll put the lining fabric also below, hand press the whole thing and make a top stitch as a simple straight stitch and cut off extra lace. So the front of the pouch is ready. Now for the back, right side is facing down, so right side will be facing up of the main fabric. We can make a center marking or just align it from the side. So we are going to align it from the sides and the top, and we are going to attach it. We're just going to clip this to the zip. So main fabric we can directly align it from the sides and do it if you don't want to do a center marking. Now here main fabrics are together, right side. On the lining fabric side, we're going to put the lining fabric right side together. Align it from the side and clip it. Now right sides are together and right sides are together. Make a stitch over here. So our stitch is done. We are going to put we need to make a top stitch. So we are going to put the lining fabric, main fabric on one side, and we are going to make a top stitch. So it's a simple straight stitch that we will be doing. Our top stitch is done. Now we'll put the main fabric right sides together, align them from the edges and clip them all around. We need to make a stitch all around, so we're just going to clip them all around. Now before we clip the main fabric completely, we need to open the zip. In order to turn the pouch right side out, we need the zip open. So remember to open the zipper. We'll do the same for the lining fabric also. Align the right sides together, align the edges, clip all around. So we'll have to stitch all around. We're just going to leave an opening over here. This is for turning the pouch right side out. The rest whole thing will be stitching. So I've stitched all around and we have left an opening. Now I'll be boxing the corners. This is completely optional. You can just turn it over, but I'll be boxing it. So for boxing, we're just going to take the corner like this, hand press the seams, that is flatten the seams. We need to align the stitch marks of the side and the base. This is the stitch mark of the side and the base. We need to put them together, that is align them and flatten the whole thing. This is how it will be. Now we'll hardly be making a boxing of half inches total. So on the center mark we'll place like this, and either side will be taking quarter inches. So entire will be only half inches. This is completely optional. So this is center mark and both sides quarter inches. So total it is only half inches. We'll be making a stitch over here. We'll have to make a stitch over here. We'll do the same for the other three corners also. So our boxing is done. We'll just cut the extra fabric. This step is completely optional. You can directly turn the pouch from the opening to the right side and then stitch the opening. So once, in case boxing is done, once this is done, we will just turn it to the right side from this opening. From this opening we'll turn. Push out the corners neatly. So the zip corner will be neat since we have attached a zipper tab on both the sides. So it will be looking neat like this. Now flatten the whole thing and we need to stitch this opening. So just put them together, clip them. We need to make a simple straight stitch. We can either machine stitch it or hand stitch it. I will be machine stitching. So our pouch is completely ready and done. This is how it will be looking. It's completely lined. It's simple to make. We have attached a lace to give it the ethnic look. It's also got a zipper pocket inside. So please do try this. Thanks for watching. Bye.